Hey guys, it's Fairy Teachings with Hope and Destiny Granger. And today we're doing a small Q&A for you guys. So some of the most popular, most asked questions on our channel. So the first question, because we have them written down in a cute little notebook, is like, I want to do magic, but I'm afraid of my parents noticing me. And honestly, our parents, my parents, our parents, my parents, if you've seen our last video, you kind of know. Well, you see, our mom does know about the magic stuff. Yeah. Some of it, not all of it. We're not going to tell her everything. She knows like a bit about the Ouija boards, a bit about that kind of thing. But if you're going to hide it from your parents, honestly, you can tell them the truth. Yes. Or you can lie. Like, you're making fairy dust to say it's an arts and crafts project. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we did one time. And so.
And if you're doing a spell, I would say just do it when they're not home, or just say it softly. And what's some other what else do people? That's what we do pretty much. We just tell them it's for arts and crafts projects, or
our parents are kind of don't really care, so we kind of get away with it. So.
I know, but if you're I would just say it's for arts and crafts projects and say spells softly. And then the next question that we have is about our uploading schedule.
Yeah. So we talked about it in the last video why we haven't been uploading a lot. So we don't really exactly have one.
Yeah, we don't have one. It's kind of like whenever we can.
Yeah, and maybe in the future we'll actually get one.
Yeah, mostly over the summer is when we see each other the most.
Yeah, because we aren't because I didn't mention this, but I'm actually transferring to a different school, so.
Yeah, so it's kind of difficult.
Yeah.
So the next one that we have is, can you join my group? Now, we get a lot of questions asking if you can join our Google Classroom. Like just things about groups, pods, since we're transforming to be mermaids. But the thing is about it, we want to be active.
We really do.
In everyone's groups, and we love to interact with our fans, but the thing is, we can't join everyone's pod and everyone's group, and it's just not possible. So don't think that we hate you if you don't join your group, or if we don't really have the time for it, because we would want to, but we just don't have time for.
If we had extra channels, then maybe, but we just don't really have exactly time and stuff.
Yeah.
And we really want to, so maybe when our channels build up more or something, we will start doing that possibly, but we aren't doing it yet.
Yeah. So the next question is about is there other mythical creatures out there? And the answer to that question is yes. There are so many creatures. There are avians, werewolves, vampires, goblins, pixies, fairies, mermaids, all of that good stuff. It's a rainbow, honey, a rainbow. We can do, if you want, or if you're interested in any of these creatures, we can do some research on them.
Yes.
I particularly am really interested in vampires. I love vampires. And, so definitely other mythical creatures out there.
Yeah.
So how old are we? I currently am 14. I'm gonna be 15 in June.
I am currently 12. And, I'm 11 right now, but I'm going to turn 12 in May, so.
Yeah. So there was a bunch of questions about religion, so we're just going to ask them all.
Yeah.
So the first one that is common is this okay with your religion? And the answer to that one is, honestly, certain spells and magic I believe are okay with your religion. Transformation spells, as long as you're not wanting to transform into like a demon. Then
that wouldn't be okay with your religion. I mean, that's kind of obvious.
Yeah, unless you're like a Satanist or something.
Yeah. That's a different story.
Yeah. Like transformation spells like that are okay. Just spells that I believe are for good and that you're doing for good, but I wouldn't recommend, if you're like really religious, doing anything other than transformation spells, because it kind of falls into the area of witchcraft, even though I consider myself a Catholic witch.
Yeah.
That's something I consider. So that was another question, what's your religion? I'm a Catholic witch, and she is what?
Well, I'm mostly just Catholic. I don't consider myself a witch exactly. So, I mean, we aren't really go to church every Sunday kind of
Yeah.
people. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we just, like, consider ourselves Catholic.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So, it's, like, if you're, like, a serious religious person, I would not recommend doing it. So, the other question that we get a lot is, does the spell really work? Does it work for you?
And the answer is it hasn't worked for us, like the mermaid and the fairy spell.
Yeah, we make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, we do actually make a lot of mistakes. So it's not that it doesn't work. It's us actually.
My necklace just broke. No. Oh fuck! This is hair. Wait, let's see if I can fix it. Sorry, guys. Minor malfunction. Oh, okay. Let's put that down.
Okay.
Minor malfunction. My necklace. Sad. Okay.
Okay.
So, but we have gotten a lot of side effects, and there's a lot of proof that
Yeah.
you can see. Like, there's this one girl, I forget her name. She posted a video where it showed just, yes, I've had my friends that it has worked.
Yeah.
I've seen they sent me scale pics and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, it definitely works. There's definitely a lot of proof for that.
And we also love knowing that it worked for you guys. And
yeah,
stuff,
it's great.
so.
We love it. It gives us more belief because you guys inspire us, you know?
Yeah. And that's the whole reason why we really started this channel.
Yeah. To inspire people and to get inspired. So the next question that I have on here is, should I be a mermaid or a fairy? Oh my god, we can make like an entire video on the pros and cons of both of them.
Yes.
And in my opinion, it depends, honestly. If you really like them both.
And it also depends on, like, well, in my opinion, I think it kind of depends on where you live.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And your schedule, because like being a fairy is very time consuming. Like you put in a lot of effort to the environment. You have a lot to do with like fairy council, fairy groups, like everything like that type of thing. With a mermaid, it's kind of more for you.
And during the summer, we were actually debating which ones we wanted to be.
Yeah.
But we wanted to like try both out.
Yeah.
So we decided that we were gonna be fairies at first, and then we were just we were debating and stuff.
We honestly don't really know what we want to be right now. Like it's just very complicated. So we still want to help with fairies, mermaids, everything. But like it's for us personally right now, we just aren't sure like where we fall on that spectrum. But so like we said, a lot of it depends. And also, I feel like being a fairy, I don't want to sound angry. Being a fairy is kind of like harder to be than a mermaid. It's harder to become a fairy. Like it's a process. We can make more videos on that if you're interested.
Yeah.
And then the next question is like, do you live in South Carolina, or more specifically, where do you live? We live in New York State. We actually don't live near any bodies of water except for like rivers.
Yeah.
We don't live near the ocean, which is kind of why we're kind of standoffish about becoming mermaids. We thought about it.
But we actually do take trips like to Florida and South Carolina and stuff because we have family down there. And during the summer, that's when we go most of the time. But we usually don't like post there or like vlog there because like it's family. So
yeah, so that was our last question. If you guys enjoyed this Q&A, please tell us. We have so many more questions.
Yes.
So many more things to answer. So if you enjoyed it, please comment, rate, like, and subscribe. And we're gonna be uploading a lot today, just so you know, to make up for last time. Oh, and a quick shout out to xMoonlightAlex. I just joined an Amino by The Curious One. She's a great YouTuber. You should go check her out.
Check her out.
And he has been really supportive of everything on there. There's just been so much going on. So, thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.